I didn't break it, did I? Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. Here we are on March 25th, 2021, live from West Deptford Riverwinds Community Center, housing our last event of the entire swim season against Woodstown. Just a little note about today's meet. We are calling this meet an official end of season scrimmage. The reason we are calling it that is because since Woodstown was unable to get pool time this week to hold their end of a virtual meet, we were unable to host them. We cannot use the times from different 2 weeks for an official virtual meet. Therefore, they are submitting times from last week. We are using today's times, and then we will score the meet as a scrimmage. The result will not go towards either team's win-loss record, but since the meets are officiated, the team's times will count towards any records that might be broken and varsity points awarded to the athletes, while also giving our swimmers one last time to compete. That's interesting. So we are now at the beginning our 200 medley relay. In lane 2, closest to the screen, we have Henry Pobletti. In lane 4, Antonia Gismondi. And in lane 6, Cooper Eastlack. At the 200 medley relay, they start off with the backstroke. And up on deck in lane 2 is Adam Humeniuk. Lane 4, April Villa. And lane 6, Josh Gazzetti. And they will be doing the breaststroke. As you remember with the relay, it's 4 partners, each swimming a different stroke: the backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and the freestyle. Up on deck in lane 4, we have Abby Simpo, which will be swimming the butterfly. In lane 2, Isabella Gismondi. And in lane 6, we will have Ellie Goldberg. As you can see right now, Abby is in the water, as well as Isabella Gismondi in the water. And jumping in now is Ellie. This record was held back in 2008 by Lizzie Dulcie, Hallie Rodak, Brianna Baud, and Kelsey Terrio. Jumping in lane 4, doing the final stroke for free, is Braden Garson. In lane 4, up on deck in lane 2, we have Katie West. And up on deck in lane 6, Andrew Bergen doing the freestyle. Everyone is now in the water, swimming the final stroke of this event. Finishing off in lane 4 with the team of Antonia Gismondi, April Avila, Abby Simcoe, and Braden Garson at a time of 2 minutes, 4 seconds, .53. Finishing off in lane 2 with the team Henry Pobletti, Adam Humeniuk, Isabella Gismondi, and Katie West. They finish off at 2 minutes, 19. Finishing off with a time of 2 minutes, 29 seconds, .35. Next up on deck, we'll be doing the individual 200 free. In lane 2, closest to the screen, we have Ian Mader. Lane 4, Emma Harverson. And in lane 6, Caitlin Lee. about this entire season. It might have been a shorter season, which has been really tough for not only just the parents, but for the students every night swimming, not getting home till like 9:15 every night. Finishing off in lane 1, we have Emma with a time of 2 minutes, 17 seconds, .64. We have Ian finishing off in lane 2, 2 minutes, 21 seconds, .29. And Caitlin Lee finishing off in lane 6 at 2 minutes, 28 seconds, .58. Up on deck right now doing the 200 IM closest to the TV screen, we have Emma Gazzetti. In lane 4, Abby Simcoe. And in lane 6, Kristen Catando. They're going to start off with the fly, then they proceed to the back, to the breaststroke, and then to the free. They're up on deck right now, starting off with the fly, the 200 IM. Again, we always say this one is a tough one because you have to swim all 4 strokes. And of course, when you're competing, everyone's favorite strokes are different. But of course, they do another great job just working together and trying to get their personal best. Abby Simcoe in lane 4, she's finishing up her fly and she'll be transitioning into the backstroke. We have the exact looking like Emma Gazzetti and Kristen Catando starting at the same time, their backstroke. Ending with a time of 2 minutes, 34 seconds, .43, we have Abby Simcoe. So we have Emma Gazzetti at a time of 3 minutes, 1 second, .43, and Kristen Catando ending up in lane 6, 3 minutes, 3 seconds, .50. Great job to all of them. Right now we have a quick individual, which is the 50 free. Closest to the television screen, we will have in lane 2, Braden Garson, and in lane 4, April Avila, and in lane 6, Cooper Eastlack. Okay, the frees are pretty quick. These three have been swimming together and competing on and off throughout the season. They continue each week to strengthen and build their time. Because 50 free is a quick lap, we have in lane 1, April finishing off at 25 seconds, .40. We have Braden finishing off at 27 seconds, .40. And we have Cooper finishing off at 30 seconds, .93. That's a great job, all three, for a pretty nice time. As we were saying earlier, this scrimmage is not considered official in a counting towards a score or record at the end, but it will count for any records broken because it is being officiated by the NJSIAA swim portion referees. So we do appreciate and thank them for coming out every night. They themselves are running a busy schedule. Been sometimes having 3 to 4 meets a day running from place to place. They were short about 15 referees, so they really did a lot to make sure that our students had a chance to have these swim times recorded officially. We had Emma Gazzetti earlier. Emma's a junior on the team who is working really hard this year to earn enough points to make varsity. She's very, very close and will be swimming the 200 IM which she does not like, I hear, the 200 free relay and the 400 free relay, and able to obtain that varsity points. Kudos to Emma and her dad for driving all the way to Millville on Tuesday for our meet against Cumberland after her driver's test, just so that she could be there for the team and try to earn more points for her letter. And yes, she did pass, so I didn't want to go sour with this story. She did get her driver's license, so congratulations, Emma. And there's probably a birthday in there too, so happy belated. Again, during this time, we usually take a few-minute break before we jump into the fly, the 100 fly, the 100 free, the 500 free. Just takes a couple minutes for the students to unwind a little bit and just to get ready for the next few events. So sit back, go grab an iced tea, and we'll be back shortly. All right, we have up on deck, coming up is our 100 fly. So closest to the screen in a few moments, they'll start lining up. We will have, starting in lane 2, closest to the television screen, we'll have Isabella Gismondi. And in lane 4, we'll have Abby Simcoe. And in lane 6, Ellie Goldberg. Junior Ellie Goldberg is probably one of the hardest working swimmers on this team right now. She comes to practice every day and never complains about how difficult the sets are. She never sits out and is noticed along with others in her group such as Katie West, Kristen Contando, and Camille Brown for always staying on track with the workouts. Today, Ellie will be attempting the 100 fly for the first time in her career, and we have all the confidence that she will be successful at that. So again, the 100 fly. Lane 2, Isabella Gismondi. Lane 4, Abby Simcoe. And in lane 6, Ellie Goldberg. They are all in their second lap of 4. Transitioning is Abby into her third lap. Transitioning right now into her third lap is Isabella Gismondi. And transitioning is Ellie Goldberg. Moving towards her final lap is Abby in lane 4. Alright, everyone is in their final transition. Finishing off in lane 4, we have Abby with a time of 1 minute. Bella Gismondi with a time of 1 minute, 21 seconds, .83. And again, Ellie Goldberg, who is this one of her first times working, getting her first score of the 100 fly, which is important, in a time of 1 minute, 38 seconds, .88. Everyone's really excited. Now she has her official first starting time, so she can grow from this point moving forward in her senior year. Up on right now in lane 2, closest to the TV, is Caitlin Lee. And in lane 4, Antonia Gismondi. And in lane 6, Josh Cazzetti. And they will be swimming the 100 free. Lane lap 2 of 4 in the process. Antonia in her last lap and Caitlin Lee and Josh Cazzetti. Finishing off in lane 4, Antonia with a time of 1 minute, 1 second, .42. Finishing off same time, and then how everyone chooses their own pace. Some choose to speed up, some choose to speed down. Me, I would choose to sink. Awesome. All in their third lap right now. The coach is really excited. We cannot believe that 8 weeks ago we started this long journey of swim season, and our first practice was canceled, if I think I'm correct, because of a snowstorm. And here we are into the first week of spring, finishing up as we are ending the NJSIA World of Season 2 of winter sports, 1 out of the 3, because wrestling started March 1st, and they go into like the middle of April. The basketball started January 1st, ended the 3rd week of February, swimming starting the February 1st, ending the last week of March, and then just crazy that spring sports begin next Thursday, and here we are swimming at the end of March, which if you're a swimmer in the West Everett High School, you understand that usually by the end of February our season's complete because we begin the 2nd week of November. So it was kind of very, obviously a shortened season, but we've done a lot in the past 8 weeks. And we've gone through a lot of seasonal changes as well. I enjoyed using this microphone talking. I hope that you've enjoyed it too. We ended up getting the idea back when we saw the first meet that they, I think, had at Haddon Heights. And my wife and I were sitting there watching the television screen and we were confused. So I went into our teacher of the year, Mr. Ray Kirshner, and I said, is there any way that I can just have a microphone and I will help all the people at home, all the parents and West Everett families that are watching us, just a chance to keep an eye on who's swimming and what's going on, just because as a parent, I found it confusing, and I know swimming well, that I couldn't tell who anyone was just because everyone looks the same when they have a mask on and they're swimming and they're in the water. So I'm glad that Mr. Kirshner really has the technology and the equipment to let us do this. So it's been absolutely incredible, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all of the helpers and the assistants that he gets throughout the way, and how he does a lot for our school community, which is probably one of the reasons he was voted by the staff as being the governor's teacher of the year this year. So we're really excited about that. All right, we're moving away. We're a little bit over halfway through the event. And this event takes anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, which is incredible. I would have stopped at minute 2. We have Emma in her 14th lap right now, as well as Cooper Eastlack. Nope, I'm sorry, as Ian Mader. Cooper Eastlack is now entering his 14th lap. I reversed my lanes. Sometimes you hear the screaming of the coaches loud. They're not yelling at them. When you're in the water, you cannot hear anything because everyone's splashing. So you have to scream and hope that their ears that are covered with the caps, they'll be able to hear you saying push, 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 push. It's also a way for people to know that you're being supported while you're doing this hard work and giving it the gusto, right, Lily? The gusto. I do give kudos to Coach Avila as well, and Castrovilla, for just continuing to push the students and not allowing this COVID to say, hey, let's relax this season. She continued to push, and again, that's why our swimmers continue to stay in great shape and to work extremely hard. Up, you hear the bell. The bell means we are in the final 2 laps. That means the one person is already at the final 2 laps. And right now that is Emma Harverson, and that is Cooper Eastlack. I'm going to say, I said it wrong again. Emma Harverson and Ian Mader on their final 2 laps. Right now, Cooper Eastlack has just joined in. I keep reversing my lanes. All right, finishing off in lane 4, Emma Harverson with a time of 6 minutes, 19 seconds, .82. Really excited. That was a good for her as well. In lane 6, we have Ian Mader finishing a time of 6 minutes, 31 seconds, .44. And really close by, which is fantastic, Cooper Eastlack. And he's finishing the 500 in a 6 minute, 48 seconds, .38. All 3 in the 6 minute mark, which is absolutely phenomenal. Great job. Great job. Up on deck, we will be transitioning to the 200 free relay. Again, we said earlier, we don't even have enough people to fill the lane because of traveling or people having to stay away due to other people, just to COVID in general, the rules. So we'll be swimming 2 lanes only. In lane 2 with a team of Andrew Bergen, Leah Hughes, Katie West, and Josh Cazzetti. And in lane 4, Isabella Gismondi, Emma Cazzetti, Caitlin Lee, and Abby Simcoe. So up on deck, Andrew Bergen and Bella Gismondi swimming hand in hand, or lap to lap, or neck to neck. All right. Up on deck in lane 4, we have Emma Gazzetti and Leah Hughes for lane 2. Good job. Up on deck, starting in lane 4, we have Caitlin Lee. In lane 2, we will have Katie West. Caitlin just jumped in, and so did Katie. Finishing off with the team of Bella Gismondi, Emma Cazzetti, Caitlin Lee, and Abby Simcoe at a time of 2 minutes, 1 second, .04. And in lane 2 with a team of Andrew Bergen, Leah Hughes, Katie Wesch, and Josh Gazzetti, finishing off at 2 minutes, 10 seconds, .55. Again, great times this evening. Great job. The excitement of the final scrimmage qualifying score times, definitely in the air. In the water right now, jumping in the water, we'll be going to our 100 back with lane 2, closest to the screen, Henny Pobletti. Antonia Gismondi swimming her last high school 100 back, and then Kristen Catania, senior, finishing her last 100 free back in high school, lane 6. Going into the third of the fourth laps. Great job. We definitely have Henry and Antonia transitioning right now as Kristen Catando. Into their 2 last laps, we have Henry and Antonia. Kristen Catando now making her transition to the last lap. Antonia Gizmoney finishing up at a time of 1 minute, 9 seconds, 0.73. Henry finishing off at 1 minute, 13 seconds, 0.21. And Kristen finishing off with a time of 1 minute, 29 seconds, 0.74. Great job. Going into the 100 breast, Braden Garson for the last time in his senior career doing this. April Avila in lane 4 and Adam Humeniak in lane 3, swimming the 100 breast. Adam is also a young man who deserves to be recognized. He's a sophomore who joined the team with no swimming experience. This year, he has shown great interest in working on stroke techniques, starts, times, and teams, and turns in order to improve his skills. Adam's first love is breaststroke, which he will be swimming in the 200 medley relay and in the 100-yard individual event today. But he also expressed a desire to give the 200 IM a shot next season. Coach was going to put him in it today, but Adam expressed yesterday that he wasn't quite ready. So his Lancaster Villa chose to show him some mercy. And you're lucky, Adam, because she doesn't show mercy. So good job, Adam. Again, as a sophomore, looking for a large group of seniors leaving. We need the freshman, sophomore, juniors to continue making their times better and improving. It just helps. It's the Westeffer way. We have April right now, again, as we said before, as the record holder. She is in her final lap. And again, pushing, because we always said we want her to continue to beat her record. The more she beats it, the less other people will be able to beat it. Oh, and she just beat her record again. Wow, as the record, she beat her own record from 2021 at a time of 1 minute 6 seconds, 0.16. So again, she beat not only her mother's record, but now she beat her own record. So, and I think she's a sophomore as well. So we have a couple more years of her beating her own record. I said the more you beat that record, the harder it is for someone else to. So really exciting. Going up for the 400 relay, finishing off in lane 6. If I did not say, I apologize. Adam with a 1 minute 27.112. Braden finishing off at 1 minute 22 seconds, 0.84. Braden, great job, senior season, really exciting. For all the seniors tonight, I know it's really bitterly sweet, exciting to have one more milestone under your belt, but also in the same breath, sad because your senior year is coming to an end, and it's a weird senior year to begin with all of these different changes with COVID. But thank you so much for all of your hard work, your support, and dedication throughout this throughout this swimming season. You've made everything what it was, and you pushed each other, and you were phenomenal with each other too. So great job. If you have a chance, I know the Courier posted a nice article on April for beating her mother's record. I think that they should just line up and keep doing that article over and over again, because I feel this will not be the last time she beats her own record. Getting ready for the 400 relay, we will have in lane 2 Isabella Gismondi, Emma Gazzetti, Henry Poblete, and Ian Mader. In lane 4, we'll be swimming Emma Harverson, Caitlin Lee, Tony Gismondi, April Avila. And in lane 6, Andrew Bergen, Ellie Goldberg, Leah Hughes, and Katie West. Again, seniors will be finishing their last swim of the season. All right. Here we enter the final swim. All right, the whistle is preparing everyone to get up on platforms. And Isabella Gismondi, lane 2, Emma Halverson in lane 4, and Andrew Bergen, lane 6, doing the 400 relay. Each person has to swim the pool 4 laps. And they're going in their second lap as we speak. Up on deck right now in lane 4, we have Caitlin Lee. In lane 2, Emma Gazzetti. And in lane 6, we have Ellie Goldberg. Everyone in the water, everyone swimming. We are in good shape. Caitlin in her third lap. We have Emma and Ellie in their third laps as well. Up on deck in lane 4, we have Antonia Gismondi. Exciting as a dad watching your senior twin daughters swim their last swim relay together in the water as they move on to the next sport and careers of their lives. It's very touching just to be a part of it. All right, we have in lane 3 Henry Pobletti, in lane 2, and in lane 6 we have Leah Hughes. Everyone moving right along, doing a fantastic job at different paces, moving themselves and pushing themselves differently. Getting ready is April Avila in lane 4 to complete her team's final laps, and April is in. Up on deck in lane 2, finishing is Aiden Mader. He will be completing the last relay team for his team. And up on deck is Katie West in lane 6, and she will be finishing off the last 4 laps for her relay team. All right, in lane 4 with a time of 4 minutes, 16 seconds, .54, the team of Emma Harverson, Caitlin Lee, Antonia Gismondi, and April Avila. In lane 2 with a team of Isabella Gismondi, Emma Gazzetti, Henry Poblete, and Ian Mader, we have a time of 4 minutes, 50 seconds, .89. Great job, lane 2. Great job, lane 4. And finishing off in lane 6 of the team of Andrew Bergen, Ellie Goldberg, Leah Hughes, and Katie West at a time of 5 minutes, 8 seconds, .08. We have lane 6. Again, I would like to thank everyone for joining in this past 4 or 5 weeks, watching this amazing event, virtual swimming. It's the first of its kind to ever really happen. Coaches for going up. I thank the students for going above and beyond for West Everett High School, and I thank you, High School. I say farewell, good night, and have a great